Hey folks, I just want to talk a little bit today about my favorite rifle. And I want to say that it's okay to not build a perfect historical clone. So this is what I have today. Start at the back, work through it. That's an A1 rear stock, A1 handguard up front, A1 pistol grip, A2 style carry handle. That's a Strike Industries charging handle. Landtac bolt carrier group. F marked front sight base. Oh my god, everyone lose your mind. And a Faxon gunner profile 20-inch barrel. And the sling is a Magpul MS1 if anyone's curious about that. BCM trigger guard there and a BCM trigger kit, the PNT trigger kit. I've got JP 3.5 pound springs in there. And this thing shoots fantastic. It's really good. Smooth shooting, not a lot of recoil. That bolt carrier does a good job of blowing that gas away from you. So there it is. It's a Franken rifle, kind of a retro thing. It's a smooth shooter. So don't be afraid to play around. You can put an F-marked front sight post on an carry handle upper, fixed sight upper. And the reason I did this specifically is because I'm using the ribs rear sighting system. So when you start off, you're actually raising this higher than what the military would commonly do to start off with. So it's actually kind of handy to have that front sight post a little higher right from the get-go. So the F mark helps do that. It's only a couple clicks difference between the F marked and the non-F marked, so it's not a big deal either way, really. I could have gone the other way and it would have been just fine. That's the rifle. I'm going to talk just for a second about gas impingement, direct gas impingement, and what that means. Direct gas versus piston and all that. Well, what does an impingement mean? To impinge. Anyone know? That means to have an effect on. So, when you think direct gas impingement, if you want to use regular words, you would say that the gas, hot gas, directly unlocks the bolt and cycles the weapon. So the gas directly cycles the weapon. That's not a bad thing. It doesn't actually shit right where it eats. I mean, it doesn't blow gas into the magazine. That's not true. And a direct gas system like this is, for all practical purposes, a piston weapon. When I first got into ARs, I used to think that the gas would blow in that little cup, the carrier key, that would actually blow in that cup and push the bolt carrier back. And that is not what happens at all. The gas goes into that carrier key and then builds up pressure behind the bolt and inside the carrier. When that pressure gets to a certain point, it forces the bolt forward, unlocking it, and the momentum of that happening keeps the carrier in momentum to the rear to cycle the weapon. So the bolt itself is the piston. So this is a piston system. It's just that the piston's not located up on top where the gas tube is. It's located in the bolt carrier. So that's it, my 2 cents. It's not a review, it's just a look at something a little different. And I'm here to tell you it's okay to play around with these rifles. It's okay to build something that didn't historically exist. I think it's sexy. I think it's one of the sexiest rifles around. And I don't know, I probably won't build another one like this just because I have it and I like doing things a little differently. But it's okay to do it. That's all, folks. Have a great day.